What a wonderful day! It was a good idea to come walk in the park, after all.
Sandra, is that you? What a surprise! I can't believe it's you. Do you remember me?
Rodrigo, is that you? Of course I remember you. How could I forget my first love? I mean, if I didn't remember you, I could be an idiot, right? We were friends at the school.
I think we were more than friends. If we were just friends, it could be different. We were best friends.
Yeah, well, it was a long time ago. I'm surprised you remember me.
Of course I do. Hey, why don't we go and eat something? Where were you going?
Now I'm on my break, so I came here to walk in this park. I already had lunch.
Oh, that's a pity. Then I'm gonna buy a burger for me. And why don't you join me?
If I were hungry, I could eat with you. But as I told you, I already had lunch. But we can talk anyway.
Excellent. I know a good place near here. Then we can sit and talk a little. Oh, that burger was really good. You should try that sometime. You won't regret it.
Maybe some other time. If we met some other time, we could go for that burger maybe.
Totally. We'll see. Tell me, what's new? I want to know.
Well, I'm working for a medical company right now. I work as a supervisor.
That's amazing. If I got sick someday, I would call you in order to get medical assist.
It doesn't work like that. But anyway, tell me, how have you been? Are you married?
Married? No way. If I got married, I could be sad all day.
I see. But you're not a kid anymore. I mean, we are 30 years old.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in getting married. I'm happy being single now. But if I changed my mind someday, you would know it for sure. What about you?
Well, I'm not married. If I were married, I could be wearing a nice ring. Don't you think?
You're right. But why? I mean, you're a beautiful and smart woman.
If I were smart, I wouldn't be in love with. Anyway, do you really think I'm beautiful?
Of course you are. You are my best friend because we are still friends, aren't we?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. Do you still think of me as your best friend?
If I didn't think of you as my best friend, I wouldn't be here talking to you.
I suppose you're right. And what do you do for a living? You wanted to be a police officer.
Yeah, but that was in the past. I changed my mind. I thought if I were police, I wouldn't be free. You know I love traveling a lot. I travel every month to a different place. That's my passion. So, if I were a police officer, I couldn't travel as I wish. I would have to stay in this city.
I see, but then what do you do for a living? Did you go to college or you decided not to?
I decided not to study at the university. I started my own business. If you knew everything that being a policeman entails, you wouldn't ask me that. No, no, no. I want to be free, as the song says. I have my own business.
Well, I think that's great. You were always so intelligent, sociable, outgoing, handsome. I mean, if you decided to start your own business, I'm sure you would be successful.
Well, thank you so much. All I want now is to travel around the world, to know new places.
And haven't you thought about traveling with other person, not going alone?
Sometimes I think about that, but I don't have anyone by my side. I am alone now. Maybe if I had a person who loved me and wanted to be with me wherever I go, I'd go with her. But I have nobody. That's why I'm planning to travel alone. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I see. But what if somebody you know were in love with you? What could you do?
That would be a miracle. I am not dating anyone right now. If I had a girlfriend, of course, I could go with her. I don't like traveling alone. But unluckily, there is no one to go with. What about you? Are you in love?
Yes, I am. I have been in love with. I love someone, but it's difficult.
What is difficult? If I loved someone, I would tell her, directly looking at her eyes. If you love that person, you should tell him. Sometimes we have to take that risk.
I guess you're right, but it's not as easy as you make it sound. If I had the courage to tell him, I could do it, believe me, but I can't.
Well, it's up to you. And who is this guy? Do I know him? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, you know him very well. We met in the school.
Seriously? Him? Then who is he? It's one of our partners? Paul? Mark?
No, if it were Mark, I could be in trouble. Remember, he's in jail.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I didn't remember that. Then who is it?
He's not very tall, brown hair, beautiful blue eyes. He has the most beautiful smile. He's very smart and also sociable, outgoing, not very responsible, but he's a good person. When I'm in front of him, I feel very nervous, like now, and I'm shaking.
That's a good description. He sounds like a nice guy to meet. And also similar to me. He also has brown hair and blue eyes. If I met him someday, I would think he's my brother. That's funny.
You know him very well, and if he accepted me as his girlfriend, I would be the happiest woman.
Then what are you waiting for? Tell him now. What's the matter?
I'm doing that now. I'm telling him I love him so much. I have always loved him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you have to tell him. Those words. If you told him that, I'm sure he could accept you right away. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Rodrigo. I'm talking to the love of my life right now.
Nice words. But I don't get it. You're talking to me. Why don't you tell him? Don't waste your time with me. I know you want me to take you with him. I have my car parked near here. If you want, I can take you to his house or work. I want to be there when you tell him the truth. This is gonna be great. Let's go.
Rodrigo, you're so stupid. No, I was an idiot. Goodbye.
What happened here? I don't understand. Did I do anything wrong? I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Thanks button. Thank you very much for your support. Take care.